mixed development. Again, we're getting off kilter. I know Mr. Georgiou mentioned that there's duplexes here. Phase one was always planned to be a lot of duplexes, and I'd like to also add that the phase one duplexes have significantly wider lots. So not only are we adding 6 more duplexes, but they're on far smaller lots than what had been the precedent set in the earlier phases. And I support all these residents and their comments. They have valid concerns regarding their property values. Thank you.
The original subdivision, was the entire subdivision rezoned at that time?
No. So it's, and Mr. Panzer's correct, that this got rezoned in phases. Phase one got rezoned to a combination R1, R2, R3, I believe. Let me say this, just so I'm clear. There are R1, R2, R1 and R2 sized lots in all 3 phases. I'm not sure if if the phase 2 had R1 in it or not, but had R1 sized lots in it. In any case, single family and duplex zoning was part of phase 1. When phase 2 came before the town, it got rezoned to a combination of those zonings. And when phase 3 came before the town, it sought the same mix of zonings and was initially turned down. That's correct. But no, at the time phase 1 was approved back in '02, it was just phase 1. It was not phases 2 and 3 at that time.
Any other questions? Now I'll entertain a motion regarding Three Springs, recommendation of the town council on the rezoning.
And Mr. President, you make an important distinction there. I think everyone in the audience understands this, but this is a recommendation, one way or another, from the Plan Commission to the council. The council makes the ultimate decision on the zoning. So the Plan Commission has 3 options. They can make no recommendation, an unfavorable recommendation, or a favorable recommendation. But please understand that it goes from here to the town council for them to take up at presumably their next meeting, which as far as I know is scheduled for July 11th, if that hasn't changed. And it would be up to that body to make the final decision.
Okay. Is there a motion?
I move that we grant favorable recommendation on Three Springs Unit 3, lots 27 to 32, currently zoned R2, to be rezoned to R3.
We have a motion by Mr. Fozell. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Second by Mr. Georgiou. All in favor? I'm going to do roll call vote.
Mr. Flores?
No.
Mr. Georgiou?
Yes.
Mr. Kennedy?
No.
Mr. Cassell?
Yes.
Mr. Panzik?
No.
Mr. Forbes?
Yes.
I believe that results in a no recommendation, and the council takes the matter up at their July 11th.
Next item on the agenda is Sean Suba permission to advertise for preliminary plat for the 2-lot subdivision at 9973 Joliet Street. This would be to create a 2-lot subdivision.
Mr. President, I don't have an electronic drawing, but I believe Mr. Reddick has some physical drawings to show you, and I'll pull this up on GIS so that you can see what we're talking about.
Again, Doug Reddick with EDG representing Sean Shuba. She's owner of the majority of the property we're here to talk about tonight. We're going to request permission to advertise for a public hearing for a 2-lot subdivision. Rick's got it there. So Shuba owns that parcel and the little silver next to it, and then his neighbor owns the next one over. They're working together to create a 2-lot subdivision, much like Meadow Lane Second, which is already existing there, with access off of 99th Avenue, which is also in Three Springs. So what they want to do is take, those lots are 1,000 feet deep. They want to take them, cut them in half, much like we did with Meadow Lane, and create 2 new lots there, fronting on 99th Avenue. The existing homes on Joliet will remain the same. They'll just have smaller yards. We're finishing up the survey work and the drawings, so I apologize for not having a formal drawing yet, but we're still about a month away from that meeting. So what we'd like to do is request permission to advertise for a public hearing for a 2-lot subdivision. The lots will be well over an acre in size, over 100 feet wide. They're rather large lots, like you see it in Meadow Lane there.
And Mr. President, just as a reminder, I assume, Doug, you're talking about the July meeting, public hearing?
Right.
And we, as you know, we moved that because of the 4th of July holiday. That will be July 10th, as opposed to normally being July 3rd.
Is there a motion to authorize a public hearing?
So moved.
You can give it to me here.
Was that Mr. Kennedy? Motion by Mr. Kennedy, is there a second?
I have a question.
And this is way outside my paper. So he's one owner. Does the other owner have to be a petitioner for this?
He is.
He is, okay. I just wanted
They will both be signing the Mylar.
Thank you. I apologize.
I have a question regarding, we're basically re-subdividing this one lot, and, you know, looking at it, I think, well, this is great, we're gonna get a sidewalk on the street here, and then I'm looking up to the north side of the lot and wondering if, because we're re-subdividing, if right-of-way should be addressed on Joliet or not, because we're altering the
That part's
south.
not included in what we're subdividing. We're only subdividing the south part.
But you're cutting, but you're taking that one big lot and chopping it up, so I just thought I'd bring it to the table and see if it's.
That's-
No, I understand, I just thought I'd bring it up as a discussion point.
Yeah.
Which I should have brought up 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah, no, I understand that, it's,
We can touch on that in the study session.
okay, sure, very good.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Mr. Panzer, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, those opposed?
Thank you.
Motion carries. Next item is Greystone Unit 1, Block 4, petitioner Jack Slater. Petitioner is seeking secondary plat approval of Jack Slater.
Scott J. Jack Slager, Shorter, Balder County. We're representing CWS Holdings seeking secondary plat approval for Greystone Unit 1, Block 4. Since the last time we were here at the study session, all improvements minus surface coat of asphalt have been completed. As-bills are soon to be on their way. If you guys can file theirs actually in the office, I think everything's in order. If you have any questions?
Did you have a letter from Kraus about this, and the development fee was paid today for this project?
There's more remarks coming. There's further remarks on secondary plat.
That was just.
Oh, sorry.
That's the only letter I got.
This letter is the delivery remarks. Do you have that one?
No, we don't have that.
What are your remarks, Ken?
Yeah, I reviewed the plat, it's fine. Developmental fee was for $7,543.48. Scott said it was great today.
It was.
The public improvements are not quite complete. Like you said, there's still the surface asphalt. There's testing, the manual testing for portions of sanitary sewer. There's some soil erosion control measures that are still necessary out there, and then the asphalt. So So with all that, if they come in with a letter of credit, it should be for $20,515. If they come in with a bond, it should be for $24,245.
And we'll take care of that, get that in town's hands.
You gonna do the letter of credit or
Letter of credit.
anything else, Ken?
No, that's all.
We're gonna hold them for signatures and
Yeah. All right, with that, I will entertain a motion regarding secondary plat. Motion should withhold signatures until we receive a letter of credit. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Panzik, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Flores. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. I'll entertain a motion to make a recommendation to the town council to accept the letter of credit for Greystone Unit 1, Block 4, in the amount of $20,550. Once we receive it. Motion by Mr. Kozel. Is there a second?
Second that.
Second by Mr. Panzik. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Yes, sir. Next item is public comment. Mr. Barrio? I think he left. Mr. Truby left. I think all those people signed up by accident. Brian Kruger? He left. Tom Prada? Okay. No other public comment? Anybody have public comments? Seeing none, entertain a motion to adjourn. Mr. Kennedy, is there a second? Second.